In today's video, I'm going to share the pros and cons of Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort. Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort is a great resort, and there's lots of pros. So number one, their major advantage is the charming theming of the entire resort. Riverside is designed to transport you to the picturesque American South with its beautiful plantation-style buildings, cobblestone streets, and lush gardens. The attention to detail is truly remarkable, and it really does immerse you in a unique and magical atmosphere. The next pro is that this resort offers plentiful dining options. There is a dining hall or food court called Riverside Mill Food Court that has lots of options. You'll find something for everybody in your entire family. Then there's Boat Rides Dining Hall, which actually does offer some great American fare inspired by Southern Louisiana's cooking, and it's really just a great immersive restaurant. And I would suggest getting the Taste of the Bayou, which is hickory smoked pork ribs, crispy Cajun chicken, smoked sausage, there's more, barbecued beef brisket, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, roasted corn. It's up my style. I love it. So that's my suggestion on your next visit. Next pro is the value. Port Orleans Riverside Resort is really a great option for the price. The resort itself is considered a moderate level, but it's definitely the more affordable version of this category, especially considering all the amenities and the convenience. Another pro is the variety of accommodations and the options available at the resort. The rooms are well appointed. They provide all the amenities you'd expect from a Disney property. Plus, the best pro is they offer rooms that fit families of 5 with a pull-down Murphy bed. They also have these incredibly themed royal rooms at Port Orleans Riverside, one of my absolute favorites. Royal rooms, they are located on the Magnolia Bend. They're beautifully decorated, princess-themed rooms. It's the princess and prince in all of us. The rooms are animated with fiber optic headboards and special effects, and there's custom bed coverings and drapes. It really does create a more luxurious royal experience. Another pro is transportation. One of the biggest perks of staying at a Disney resort is the convenience and access to the theme parks. Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort provides that complimentary transportation to all the parks, including buses and boats, which can really save you time and make your overall experience much more enjoyable. The resort is located right on the Sassagoula River, and it's just a short boat ride right to Disney Springs. Next pro is all the recreational activities that this resort offers. Most people fall in love with all the offerings at this resort. There are bike rentals, fishing expeditions, horse-drawn carriage rides, and even a themed pool area called Old Man Island where you can just relax or have fun with family and friends. The water slide is a 90-foot long, built right into the millworks, and the pool is large enough. It's actually 3.5 acres big, so you don't actually feel like you're surrounded by too many people at once. It's really important for those introverts, right? But if you're looking for more of a quiet feel, Riverside actually offers 5 leisure pools, 3 in Alligator Bayou and 2 in Magnolia Bend. They're available throughout the resort. And if you're lucky, you might even get to see a special performance by Yeehaw Bob Jackson. Now, on to some of the cons associated with this Riverside resort. One of the downside for guests might be the pricing. I know I talked about it being a good value, but it is a moderate resort, and staying on any Disney property can be expensive for some people, especially during peak season. So it's really important to carefully consider your budget, weigh the cost against the benefits before making a decision. Another potential con is the size of the resort. Riverside is relatively large compared to other resorts. Its neighboring resort, French Quarter, is much smaller, so depending on the location of your room, you might have to walk a considerable distance to reach certain amenities or transportation options. So it's really something to think about when you're staying at Riverside. Next con could be, while the theming can be a pro for so many, myself included, some guests might prefer a more contemporary or modern style type of resort. So if you're looking for something sleek and contemporary, Disney's Port Orleans Riverside might not be the best fit for your taste. And this next con is the transportation. Again, while the transportation is a pro in so many ways, it's free, it's plentiful, the con is it can run slow at times. So just have to keep that in mind, especially if you're traveling to Disney Springs. While the resort boat is so much fun and relaxation, sort of an attraction on its own, it can definitely be a slow-moving type of transportation. So you just want to keep that in mind if you're traveling, whether you're going to Disney Springs for dinner reservation or just to window shop, or if you're going on a bus to some of the parks, you really want to factor in the travel time. So let's recap the pros and cons of Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort, from its immersive theming and accommodation options to its convenient transportation, the amazing recreational activities. Don't forget about that epic water slide, 95-foot water slide, the pool, the restaurants, yeehaw bob. There's just so many pros for this resort. But then again, there are some cons. So it's large. It can be expensive for some. Transportation is a little bit slow. So all in all, you really have to think about the pros and the potential drawbacks, like the resort size. So I really hope this video provided you some valuable insight into Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort and helps you make an informed decision about your next magical getaway. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. As always, thanks for watching. Let us know if you've been to Disney's Riverside Resort and what you think.